Hello, Earth signs. Welcome back to the channel. My name is Amber. If you are new here, um, it's July 2026, and this is your sunrise or set reading. So, is it starting or is it ending? Could be anything in your life because it's general, so it's going to reach out to whatever could be going on in your life. We'll see what comes out. So, if it's not your reading, take any good advice you can. I am offering something this month. I don't anticipate anybody participating, unfortunately, so far. First video don't get a lot of views anymore anyway, but all you have to do if you would like a reading for your specific sign. So with the earth signs, if you're a Taurus, a Virgo, or a Capricorn, not only will there might be a reading or message here for you right now, but if you would like that, put it your sign in the comments of the video. That's all you have to do. And I will do a video this month for that sign. So if you're a Virgo, just put Virgo and I will do that. Um, it might narrow it down and personalize it a little more for you. So go ahead and do that if you would like that. Let's see what comes out for your sunrise and see if the sun is rising or setting in whatever situation. Okay, judge not that you be not judged. Mm. Well, that's not telling us anything in retrospect to what we're looking for. But somebody trying to stay neutral is what's coming through. Is this you, Earth signs, or is this somebody you're dealing with? And maybe you don't want them to stay neutral. Maybe you want them to take a side. Overall energy is coming from the spirit, what's it called? Spirit animal oracle. So we're going to get the overall from this deck. I'm going to fix my seat. There we go. Taurus Virgo Capricorn, July 2026. Overall energy for their sunrise or set reading. We have a winner. What'd you guys get? Wombat spirit, be at home. Be at home. Maybe wherever you are, you try to make it feel like home. Judge not that you be not judged. Maybe it's your surroundings where you're at right. Card number 68. Be at home. Maybe you're being judged because you don't like going anywhere anymore. You just want to stay home. Supporting energy is return of spirit. For the earth signs, what is the supporting energy to be at home? Music. Music. For some of you, that's what you like to do. Just stay at home, play music, relax, chill, vibe with the tunes, that kind of thing. Uh, King of the castle. Judge not that you be not judged. So, yeah, I think that people maybe are putting too much thought into why you never want to go out. Or this might be you towards somebody else. We'll see what comes out. It's pretty specific this month. Animal Oracle card. So it's a tarot card. Sorry, tarot deck. But the message is right off the card. So I'll be reading you that. So let's see what comes out for the main spread. July 2026, Taurus Virgo Capricorn. Keep falling off my little. Oh. This moved, this microphone dial thing, and I hope that I turned it back the way it was and not turned it down. Hopefully you can hear me. What do we got? Oh, the Wheel of Fortune, Reindeer, Caribou. Expect a sudden positive change in your life. You can now move forward and make great progress. Nice. Judge not that you be not judged. Maybe for some of you, it's, maybe a lot of people are struggling right now, but for whatever reason, it's harvest time for you. And maybe people are looking at like, what the heck? I mean, we have to remember, I feel, and it's going to probably be annoying, but I think we're going to be keep being drawn back to this judge not that you be not judged. I think it's just going to keep bouncing back to that. But we'll see. Let's get another one. See it. It's the King of Cups, but in this deck it's the King of Summer. Penguin. A trustworthy person or relationship enters your life. You may receive wise and compassionate advice from someone who speaks directly from the heart. And, it might be the advice from this trustworthy person is judge not that you be not judged. Maybe as you're being judged by somebody who's maybe giving you the side eye for whatever reason, you might be getting advice because it's knee jerk. You may be looking at them like, what the fuck are you looking at? Like, what's your problem? Maybe somebody's trying to get you to chill out of that energy because you've maybe had to deal with it a lot. So again, it's like a knee jerk react. And we have this is hilarious. It really is. The Hermit. Can't make this up. Firefly. Take time for contemplation to retreat and go within. Be a beacon for others on their path to spiritual alignment. Excuse me. I feel like, and I'm hearing that some of you like seriously vibe with music, like whatever that music is. It's like it puts you in a different place where you can kind of open up to your intuition more and tune out, even though there's music playing. It's like the music puts you in a space, uh, spiritually, emotionally, mentally, and physically, and that's your way. So, and maybe you gain a lot of guidance and enlightenment through the messages that come through as you relax and put yourself in a vibration of whatever music you're listening to. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Uh, this is the Knight of Pentacles, which is the tabby cat. It's it's Princesses of Autumn, but that would be the Knight of Pentacles in the regular tarot. Tabby cat, a wonderful opportunity related to your work or education, such as a promotion or scholarship, is coming your way. Seize this change to learn something exciting or start a more rewarding and uplifting career, which I think you're doing or have done or planning on it, or it's happening now, or you're reaping the rewards of doing so already with this Wheel of Fortune here, because there's like a huge harvest here. You can see it. Sudden positive change, moving forward with great progress. But you see, this is like a fruit tree, and there's so much fruit and it's falling off there. So there's a lot of abundance. Nice. So everybody's got the same, usually the clarifier changes for each element, but this month and every once in a while it doesn't. And this is one of those months. It's all the same for everybody. This is the Guardian Tarot. We're clarifying with July 2026 for the Earth signs, please. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, please clarify the Wheel of Fortune. The Empress. The Wheel of Fortune, progress. Some of you are becoming mothers, your families are growing, the kids are growing up. There's a positive change moving forward and making great progress. The King of Summer, Penguin, trustworthy person or relationship enters your life. This could be a child. Under the King of Summer, please. Six of Cups, the past. Past memories. Maybe this person that's trustworthy that's coming into your life might be coming back into your life because this is the past. That's how you know they're trustworthy because they were trustworthy in the past. You just got separated through life. Nothing negative on anybody's part. It just happens. Sometimes people get new jobs, things change, and you get separated from people that you are very close to and can trust. So that person might be coming back in your life. Uh, Again, I'm getting a sense of family growth. Like, you have children, but there's more on the way. So that's going to be, significant for some of you. The Hermit, please. Right. I feel like you are somebody that people like to lean on, sometimes extremely hard, emotionally, physically, sometimes, asking you to maybe to do things and you got things to do at home. But I just feel like this is what maybe one of the things that makes you want to just stay home is because maybe you're finding that because you're that light source, you're also drawn in for just about everything. And maybe it gets too much after a while, okay? You can only be strong so much when then you have to hermit yourself, to rest, to go within, to be guided for what's best for you and how to move forward abundantly and not have the life drained out of you by people that I feel want a piece of that light. I say that because if you look, you see all the little, like there's a glowing light there, but there's all these little firefly lights around because they've just, it's like they've gone in and gotten a little piece of your light, off they go until that drains out. And I think that that's what's upsetting here. Judge not that you be not judged, because if you put yourself in hermit mode where these people can't get your light, then they start judging. They start creating reasons why you're not there, why you're acting different, or you're never around anymore, yada, 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 right? Bottom of this deck, Eight of Wands, movement, fast movement. And I think it stems from this reindeer, which, well, they can be fast when they want to, when you just have to picture them flying, but they don't fly, but they're much faster and more efficient when they do, metaphorically speaking. Eight of Wands, movement. Moving in the direction that you want to move for your future. It's as simple as that. Your family's growing. You've got to think about your future, their future. All right, we're getting your advice from the, what is this? This is tarot at the end of the rainbow, which is similar to the set sunrise, sunset. Because when you get to the end of the rainbow, sometimes you land in a jackpot. And it's like, yes, that's exactly where you wanted to land. But the end of the rainbow could also mean, you know, that wonderful time is coming to an end, whatever that might be. So again, take that how it applies for you. In this particular energy, I feel like it's just an era of life, you know. Maybe it's not even you that's having the child, but maybe it's yours. Maybe you're becoming a grandparent. So it's like a cycle of life. You're moving into a new cycle, but you have to say goodbye to the old one. Because the second you find that out, your baby is not your baby anymore. They're having a baby, so to speak. I know they are, but you know what I'm saying. You have to let a big piece of that go because they're a parent now, just like you. So, um, the sun, I think, and I think this is basically the same energy that came from the water signs too, but I find now both of yous, earth and water, is kind of sitting in that. Yes, the sun is rising in this area, but I also realize that it's setting over here in another area of my life. So you're kind of in that middle energy. We can't just focus on one because both are happening at the same time. Okay, be at home with music. Um, excuse me, Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups. We all know the Knight of Cups to be, you know, romantic feelings for someone, okay? Asking somebody out on a date, or maybe asking somebody to come over and hang out at your house to listen to music. Because your life isn't shutting down just because you don't want to be out amongst a certain crowd anymore. Doesn't mean that you aren't still extending yourself in those areas of life. Like maybe texting or calling somebody and saying, hey, how about you come over to my place and I'll cook dinner for you? You know what I mean? And we'll listen to music and we'll hang out, relax, talk, right? Excuse me. All of a sudden, I got like a really dry throat, and there's not a spot of water around here, so I'm just gonna have to endure it. All right, the wheel with the Empress under the wheel. Sorry, 10 of Swords. The 10 of Swords. She's laying right in the middle of the rainbow. It's like somebody made it halfway and then somehow got betrayed. And it might not be a betrayal from somebody else. You might have betrayed yourself. You might have given up on yourself for a while, in the sense that we're going to go back to what I was just saying about you, maybe everybody needing a little piece of your light to the point where you felt like you were completely betraying yourself and the direction you want to go, or maybe the fact that you want to be home half the time that you're out doing things for other people and letting them lean on you for whatever reason that is. That's what I feel that this is. It's like a personal betrayal where you just have let things go so bad that you're exhausted now, you know, and you have to make a change. The Six of Cups under the King of Summer, the King of Cups. Ten of Pentacles. You're it's like it's just a flow for you of you're such a caring person and you worry about not only your own self but others as well. Maybe a lot of times you put them above and before yourself and making sure that they have what they need and making sure that the future is set for maybe not only your children but your grandchildren. Because I just feel there's abundance here. And I with this wheel, remember with the caribou and the fruit, and now here it is to confirm that Ten of Pentacles. A lot of abundance, financial abundance. Strength under the Hermit, the Knight of Pentacles. It's here. Uh, right here. It's here twice. Bottom of the other deck. Bottom of the deck from the main spread. The Knight of Pentacles. Slow and steady wins the race, basically. Uh, the Knight of Pentacles most of the time is just he knows where he's got to go. He's just for whatever reason he's biding his time. He's not in a hurry. Nor would be the Hermit. Judge not that you be not judged. It could be a speed thing, like maybe people are judging you because you take so long to make a decision. You take so long to whatever it is. It's being judged. And possibly, maybe it's not even somebody. It is water energy, but that doesn't mean it's not you. Just being hard on yourself. Like I say, I feel that more and more with this Ten of Swords here. Just trying yourself not to judge others. Like maybe when you see certain scenes with people, and it's difficult, I do it myself. And it's just kind of puts a bad taste in your mouth. And then you find yourself like being a little harsh, being a little judgmental. And you're just trying to fix that within yourself. Why? Because you're an awesome person. Nobody's perfect. Whoops. Especially not me. I hope you guys didn't hear that. If you did, I'm so sorry. Bottom of the deck. Ten of Wands. End of burdens. You can see the rainbow. You're making it over that hump, that whatever it is that's, you're just waiting, whether it's getting through tomorrow, getting through that meeting, getting through the judgment of people when you say, no, I'm not coming to the invite because I want to stay home, knowing that maybe there's somebody special that you want to invite over and you just want to be with them. Again, it's going to be different for everybody. To close this out, you're using the self-care oracle and getting you some self-care advice to take away from your July 2026 sunrise or set reading. Thank you so much for being here with us in this reading. What should the water, or not the water signs, so sorry, the earth signs take away from their reading? Deep breathing. Again, just a strong sense and confirmation of what I just said about you judging yourself and kind of pulling yourself in line, judging others through things that you see, or maybe them judging you. It takes a lot of just deep breaths, slow, deep breaths, trying to stay grounded, just stay calm. It's not worth the knee jerk reaction that you would normally give. Pretty awesome energy, guys. Again, if you're interested in a reading for your specific sign, just go ahead and throw it in the comment section. And I hope that this one has helped you if it resonated with you. Don't forget to hit the like button. Make sure you subscribe. Thank you so much for your time here. And till I see you again for another one, take care of yourself. Bye for now.